Welcome back the channel. Today's story is one that has sent shockwaves across royal circles and triggered a wave of speculation online. Sarah Ferguson, the Duchess of York, has finally issued a new and rather surprising statement addressing the rumors that she might leave the United Kingdom after stepping away from Royal Lodge. The question that has dominated headlines for weeks, will Fergie flee the UK?, has now been met with an answer that nobody quite expected. Before we dive in, make sure you subscribe so you never miss the truth behind the biggest royal headlines. Let's get straight into it. For months, the future of Royal Lodge has been at the center of intense discussion. This grand, historic property, the longtime home of Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson, has been caught in a storm of financial pressures, royal restructuring, and increasing public scrutiny. With Andrew's situation growing more complicated by the year, and King Charles pushing for a leaner monarchy, every move surrounding Royal Lodge has been watched with eagle eyes. When the reports first surfaced claiming that Fergie might lose her place at Royal Lodge, many wondered what she would do next. After all, the Duchess has lived between public life and personal reinvention for decades. She has survived scandals, media storms, health battles, financial setbacks, and family upheavals. But the idea of her uprooting herself and quietly disappearing to another country sparked a serious wave of speculation. Some insiders insisted she was planning a quiet exit. Others suggested she had no intention of leaving, no matter what happened with Royal Lodge. And then, just as the noise was reaching a peak, Fergie released a new statement and the tone was unmistakably firm. She made it clear that she wasn't going anywhere. Not running. Not hiding. Not fleeing the United Kingdom. In fact, she spoke about her commitment to staying exactly where she feels she belongs. It was a statement that surprised those who expected her to retreat from the public scene, and it energized supporters who admire her resilience. But to understand the weight of that statement, we have to go back a bit. For years, Fergie has been one of the most unpredictable members of the royal orbit. She has had periods of massive popularity, followed by moments of heavy criticism. She was once seen as a royal outsider, then slowly rebuilt herself into a figure many viewers now see as authentic, relatable, and surprisingly strong. So her connection to the UK runs deeper than just a residence. It's tied to her identity, her daughters, her work, and the life she has painstakingly rebuilt. Her latest statement reflects that. She emphasized gratitude for the support she has received, appreciation for the public, and most importantly, her commitment to staying in the country where she says her heart truly is. For someone who has weathered so many storms, that message feels like a declaration. A reaffirmation. A decision to stand firm. Still, that leaves another burning question. Why has she decided to stay when so many rumors suggested she might leave? Many believed that stepping away from Royal Lodge would naturally push her toward a quieter life abroad, a clean break from the pressures that have shadowed Andrew and the wider royal family. But instead of retreating, Fergie seems determined to anchor herself even more firmly in the UK. This choice isn't simply about loyalty or familiarity, it reflects a deeper desire to protect her place, her voice, and her hard-won stability. Leaving now would look like surrender, and surrender has never been her style. Part of it comes down to family. No matter what has happened between the Duke and Duchess of York, they have remained an unusually united team. Even after their divorce, they continued to live together. They stayed close for their daughters. And whether or not they remain physically in Royal Lodge long-term, their bond has not fractured. Leaving the UK would mean leaving the core of her support system, her work, and the life she has helped protect for decades. Another crucial factor is her ongoing health journey. Fergie has spoken openly about her cancer diagnosis and recovery process. She has credited British doctors, British hospitals, and the environment around her for helping her stay grounded and optimistic. To uproot herself during a time when stability matters most would make little sense. Staying in the UK is not just emotional, it's practical. But the timing of her statement cannot be ignored. It comes at a moment when public attention is fixated on the future of royal properties, the reshuffling of royal roles, and the quiet but noticeable changes happening behind palace gates. With Andrew facing immense pressure to maintain his residence and manage his financial obligations, Fergie's presence has often been seen as a stabilizing force. By declaring she is staying put, she sends a message of strength, to the public, to the monarchy, and perhaps even to the critics who assumed she would back away. This statement also reveals something else. Fergie understands the power of public perception. She has lived enough of her life under scrutiny to know that silence often creates more chaos than clarity. By speaking up now, directly, she takes control of the narrative. She frames the conversation on her own terms rather than letting headlines twist the story into something it wasn't. But does this mean everything is resolved behind the scenes? Not necessarily. The future of Royal Lodge is still under discussion. Andrew's financial challenges are no secret. King Charles continues to streamline royal spending. And there are still whispers about whether the property might eventually shift to another royal. None of that disappears simply because a statement is made. What Fergie has declared, however, is that whatever happens with the property, her future remains firmly rooted in the UK. Her supporters have taken this as a sign of confidence, a strong stance from a woman who has reinvented herself time and time again. Critics, on the other hand, believe the statement is strategic, perhaps even a way to maintain public sympathy during turbulent times. But whichever side you fall on, one thing is certain. Fergie's voice still matters, and she knows it. It's also worth noting that her career has gained a sharp upward turn recently. Her books, her media appearances, her charity work, all of it ties her more deeply to the UK audience. Leaving now would mean abandoning that upward momentum. Staying keeps her visible, relevant, and connected. The Duchess also stressed something deeply personal in her statement: her love for the British people. It was a simple sentiment, but one that landed strongly. At a time when trust in the monarchy is shifting, when people feel a gap between the royals and the public, Fergie's affectionate tone struck a different chord. It reminded many viewers why she still has a surprisingly loyal following. In the broader royal landscape, her decision to firmly stay in the UK sends a message of stability. The modern monarchy is in a period of transition: new roles, unexpected illnesses, shifting responsibilities. Fergie positioning herself as steady, grounded, and committed is something few expected but many welcomed. So, will she flee the UK? According to her new statement, absolutely not. She is staying, she is standing firm, and she is choosing resilience over retreat. Whether this decision creates harmony or more tension behind palace walls remains to be seen, but for now, her message is clear. As everything continues to unfold, from the future of Royal Lodge to Andrew's uncertain next steps, one thing is certain: Sarah Ferguson is not finished. Not with the public, not with her work, and definitely not with the United Kingdom. And that, more than anything, might be the real shock. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed today's deep dive into the latest royal developments, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Share your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Fergie made the right decision by staying in the UK? Or is there more to the story than we're being told? Until next time, stay curious and stay informed.